Hello everyone, welcome back to another Mech Lab. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're new here, these Mech Lab episodes are primarily just building mechs, upgrading Mechwarriors, and upgrading the ARGO. If that is not your thing, there will be a link in the description below to the playlist for the missions to this actual, for the mechs that are in this playthrough. So if you're really generally interested in that, just click on the playlist below, check it out, and or at the card at the end of the video. Highly encourage it. It's been a lot of fun. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So let's hop on it. Yeah, so I think I've decided to not use the Sunder here. I think it's just a little too fragile for me, and the fact that I can't use, anything but this XL is kind of... It's not good. So we're going to send that down to storage. So we gain 2 C3 Masters at the very least. And we're going to go ahead and work on these mechs here, these Corsairs. We have a Corsair 6R, and we have a Corsair 4D. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is I want to replace the Roughneck. So the Roughnecks build is 2 ATM-3s, clans, Admiral 40, and a UAC 5. That's generally what it has, and a C3 Slave. I don't think there's any slave units in the store, but I'll double check. I don't think there is. But you never know. Laser FCS, mortar FCS, no. Check Liao, equipment, Guardian ECM, stealth field, no. No. Unfortunate. Okay. So these guys are not going to have slaves, which is fine for the moment. We could take the slave off of this. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll hold off on that, because I'm not sure if I can run any of these guys due to its weight and all that. So we'll just keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and start building. Let's go ahead and strip all the equipment. Let's put some of the standard stuff back in. Like the lower arm and hand. I don't think lower arm and hand go in the other one. From what I remember. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright. And I haven't gone through here myself. So this is kind of on the fly. So we'll see. Let's put an engine light in here for now. We have 51 tons. That's quite a bit. 3 movement. That seems pretty poor. Let's see if we can increase that. What was that, 280? Didn't see what the engine said. 285, okay. So maybe we can push it to 320. Yeah, 320 might work. So 3.5. I mean, for a 95 tonner, I mean, you're not going to get much much better than that. Maybe you could, but you lose a lot of tonnage in the interim. We can also put in some Pharaoh, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I think that's all I have, is just this one. We only have one small Pharaoh. Let's just use this Pharaoh for now. And kind of work our way through this. Alright, so we already know that we're going to use an MRM-40 with an Apollo on it. Apollo FCS. There we go. Very nice. So our damage is already 200 just based on that alone. We're going to put in some ammo. Some Apollo ammo. There we go. Very nice. And we're going to think about what we want to do. As far as, do we want to use a UAC-10? We have 32 tons, by the way. We have quite a bit of space here. There's a rotary AC2 that we have. That's also 8 tons. So it's 6 shots at 20. It's pretty strong. So that would boost this up. So it would be like 60 damage. For its weight class, pretty strong. Instability damage, it's pretty high. So that's a pretty good option. And it has decent range as well. LBX. LBX is 11 tons, where the UAC-10 is 13. The LBX AC-10 delivers 60 damage and 15 stability. Now, what's the stability like here? 3 short of the rotary AC2. Okay, so it's not bad, and it's my only LBX I have. So it's not terrible. UAC-5, 40 damage, so it's like 80 damage, right? Yeah, so it's 80 damage. So it's not bad. We have 23 tons left over. Well, 22 tons with ammo. So it's not too bad. Pretty up-armored as it is, so this feels pretty good. And I believe Corsair has, for its quirk, it's unlimited power, I want to say it is. So it would definitely boost our damage quite significantly. 280. We get more instability damage. Not by much, but 2 more with the UAC-5. So it feels... The rack feels a lot better. Just on space alone. So let's use the rack for now. And I think this uses rack 2 ammo. Well, do I even have that? That's a question. I may not even have rack 2. I do have rack 2 ammo. Contains 45 ammunition. So we fire 6 shots. Close to 7 rounds, right? Just about, right? Over a little bit over 7. Yeah, just a little bit over 7 rounds with a bin. That's 1 ton. So there may be like an ammo problem with this. Alright, so now it's more or less what now? We have 23 tons. A lot of space. Let's see here. Maybe we do an ATM-12. This will increase our heat substantially. Now our instability is what? 82. Oof. It's getting pretty strong. It feels pretty strong. +1 direct fire. Advanced tactical missile was developed by Clan Coyote. Allows you to choose between 3 different ammo types. But the problem is, do I have ATM ammo available? Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So that might not be an option for right now. That's rough. I mean, unless I take ammo off the other roughneck. Could be a problem. We have 2 Streak SRM6s, and that's Clan. That's 6 tons in total. Oh, yeah, I only have space for 1 slot there. Okay. Okay, more instability, more damage. All the damage. I need all the damage. Boy, this is not going to cost me anything, you know? Only 831 C bills so far. 831,000. Yeah. So 100 ammo. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have the case. Where's my case? Maybe it's internals? Case? Hello? There you go. We'll put the streak ammo and the rack 2 ammo here. And then I don't think we have any SRM FCSs available. We don't. That's a bummer. Oh, I do have a C3I. It's 2.5 tons. Oh, it's a 2-slotter. Oof. Okay. Alright, I feel somewhat okay with this. Do we have an autocannon FCS? Okay. 14 heat, that's not bad. We're gonna take this E-cooling off. We're gonna put a bigger E-cooling in. Put an E-cooling 3 in. Without using criticals on the Mech. Eh. If a Mech's engine rating is at or above 275, additional heatsinks can be directly installed. Okay. Can I do that? I don't know what it's asking. Heatsinks this mech has exceeded the amount of heatsinks this engine can be fitted with. Alright, so I can't go with +3. +2? We do +2. That's helpful. I'm gonna do... Let's do light ferro on this. Okay. We're almost filled up here. It's a matter of what now? Do we fill it up with? Double heatsink, we'll put up the 2 heat. Put some ER meds on here. 32 heat. Oh, she is spicy. She is spicy. Do you have heat bank? 1.2 million. $24 heat. I don't know. Do I need the Pharaoh? I don't know. I might not need the Pharaoh here. We got 5.5 tons here. I just might not need it.
This is an all-ship announcement. Undeveloped sections of the ARGO are off-limits for a reason. If you aren't a member of Dr. Murad's engineering team, you don't belong there. So stay out.
Alright, Guardian ECM. That helped. Will help out some. Command console. It's 4 tons. That could be very helpful too. One laser insulator. Grants call shots. This wouldn't be bad. This wouldn't be bad at all. So we do this. Did that put... okay. Thought it was giving me heat for whatever reason. Alright, put a double heat sink there. Put another double heat sink there. Alright, that frees up a ton. Now I'm curious. Can this work? It can. We're extremely limited on ammo. But it's not bad. And it gives us 2.6 tons to play with armor. Max the armor. Alright, let's put this down to... let's do 60 on the back. Let's do 50 and 50. So we're still 2 tons heavy. $165. I don't think that's gonna do enough. Still a ton of... Like, what's our armor at? 1555. It's still pretty warm. We go 190, 190, 150, 150. Let's do 245. 1460 for a 95 tonner. Ugh. I would like this a little higher. I mean, heat bank helps out so much. Screw it. Let's take off the heat bank. We run a little hot, but we just turn off some certain things. Screw it, we're gonna be a little spicy. Yeah, I just like having armor. Survivability is very key here. So that would put us up to 1520, that's pretty good. And we're outputting 430 damage with 94 stability. That feels pretty good. And by the time we get there, we're shooting our rack. Rack shoots about 720. These ERs about half of that. So streaks 280. So yeah, this thing has to get pretty close range to use it. 510 meters. Yeah, I wish I could use the ATM. I really wish I could. Max 600 meters, that's really strong. Yeah, I think I only have a bin of it. I think I only have a bin of ATM. Just double checking to see if I don't have anything else. No. Alright, well, this is gonna do for now. Interesting build.
And note. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright. Kind of going to do something similar with this. How many bins of ATM do I have? Of ammo? I feel like I only have one bin. Am I blind? Yeah, it looks like I have one bin. That's all I have. Yeah, that's not great. Alright. And I can't take off the... Oh, I can take off the light armor plating. So it does the same thing. Damage reduction 1%. Okay. Engine light is 20 tons. Yeah, it's like prototype stuff. $37. Put 2 Gauss rifles on them. Make this a ranged build. 2 clan Gausses. Ammo Gauss. Ammo Gauss. 16 rounds. 8 rounds per Gauss. That might be okay. Probably not okay, but it'll have to be okay for right now. $7 tons. It's interesting. 190, it feels so bad. Yeah, I wish I could field an extra mech. This might be okay. I almost want to put down the Roughneck and run this, but this ES Proto is hurting me. I feel like it's hurting me really bad. Like, I don't want it. Like, can I not have it? Oh, maybe. Limram 30. We're kicking 250 now. Yeah, we wouldn't be armoring up or anything. It'd be at 1120. I mean, for 7500, that might not be terrible. I've seen worse. I've seen way worse. This guy's not running anything else, though. This makes it a little weaker. Hmm. Meters. Like, it's not bad. Then one bin of ammo. It's 200 rounds, more than enough. And 2 ear meds. Holy hell, that's really hot. Pumps up to 280 in damage. It has no e-cooling. Oh, it doesn't have a double heatsink kit. Well, that's a problem. What am I doing without that? That's better. That's a lot better. Alright, so now we have about a ton to play with. I mean, it's not going to have any, like, ECM, but I got ECM all over the place. Alright, let's fully armor the shoulders. That's important. Okay, well, that's not bad. I mean, 280? That's not bad. I feel like I would want to punch a little bit harder than that, but for an assault mech, but I mean, again, this is a very ammo-reliant mech.
On it.
So
let you know when
the
that's
idea
done.
is I have a heavy striker lance ready to go in case I can't run something, or I want to run something a little bit lighter if need be, if I gotta get somewhere fast. Yeah, I feel like this is fine. Yeah. Do I want to upgrade anybody? Do I feel like I need to upgrade anybody? Yeah, I like this bushwhacker. This feels good. Yeah, I do feel like these SRM4s are lacking.
All mech warriors to the habitation ring for a
Like,
mandatory
range.
hygiene check. Repeat, all mech warriors to the habitation ring.
Yeah, these get a little bit of range. However, they have more tonnage. So it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So it's 4 tons. I couldn't necessarily. It's 280. Yeah, this is okay. This is fine. I feel okay with this. What's its damage? 258.
Dr. Murad, I'm detecting elevated
Yeah, a
levels
little
of sodium triphosphate in our
crazy
starboard
little
water
bushwhacker is doing almost 300 damage. Direwolf's almost 300. Cyclops, he's probably 225. 273 for the Thanatos. 235. Archer, 213. Yeah, so we may want a better headhunter at some point. But yeah, so our heavy lance, or heavy striker lance is coming together quite nicely. Very, very nice. Okay, let's move on to the Mechwarrior portion. Most of our Mechwarriors are already done.
I hear ya.
Animal has not been used yet.
Standing by.
Alright, Red Star, he's our Pegasus pilot. Yep, let's do that. Let's get some more
Mechwarrior training
defense
complete.
for you. All 10s.
Waiting for orders.
Twinkle. You are piloting what? Oh, you're piloting the Otzel right now. Yeah, let's get Call Shot Mastery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
That will help out. Ultra Tool's done.
Commander.
Cobra he hasn't played yet.
Standing by.
Woodhen. Okay, so that's all of our pilot upgrades, so nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to go through each pilot and show you their service record, and show you how they're doing and what mech they're with. So this Tempest is supposed to be the Royal Archer. Yeah, I think it pretty much gets the same sort of thing that an Archer's supposed to have, I think.
Standing by.
Draco BT, he's in the Thanatos.
Good to go.
He has not played yet.
I'm here.
This is our former Cicada pilot, now Bushwhacker pilot.
Picked up on Liar 2. If you have any,
Orders.
dispose
Knight.
of it. Immediately,
Warhammer, now Direwolf pilot.
everyone's sake.
Yes,
Mallard,
Commander.
Kid Fox pilot, now Bushwhacker pilot. So she is fully attuned. Yeah, it's very hard to hit this Bushwhacker. Like it, yeah, good luck hitting it. Red
Waiting for
Star,
orders.
Pegasus pilot. There you go.
Commander.
Sandbag, another Pegasus pilot. We do have to upgrade our Pegasus.
to
I
go.
feel like we gotta move on from them. They are nice, but they're very weak. So, our Manteufel pilot.
Reporting.
Stingray is a Roughneck pilot. Possibly turning into a Corsair pilot. So there you go. Therapod.
Receiving you.
She runs the Otzel. Our headhunter. Doing very well.
Yes, Commander.
Twinkle. She's kind of covering Therapod while she's out on injury. On the Otzel.
Waiting for orders.
Ultra Tool, former Griffin pilot, former Thunderbolt pilot, now Cyclops pilot. So there's that.
Commander.
Von Cobra doesn't have anything.
Orders.
And then Woodhen is the other Manteufel pilot. So you can see how effective those Manteufels are. incredibly effective. Alright, that's going to do it for the pilots. And then we're going to go into the store and maybe see if there's some maybe decent vehicles that we might be able to acquire. The Ontos, it's just slow. Shrek Plasma Carrier. Seems like a good idea. Yeah, what's your armor like though? Yeah, very weak. Cadet Laser, very weak. Zukov. Two AC-10s. 3-5 hex. High traction, agile turning. So it's a 3-5. A little bit of armor. Weak in the rear. I don't know. I'm just not feeling that. I don't know. If I had another, I'd just give everyone a Manteuffel at this point. I really would. Let's see if Liao has some vehicles in there. Probably not, right? No. Nope. Nope. Nope, they don't. Dang. Alright. Moving on. Alright, over to the ARGO portion. We definitely need to increase our drop limit, so that's what we're going to do. It's 3 million. Ouch.
Alright, I'll get the team on it right away.
Yeah, very, very costly. Is there anything in the mech bay that we can put together to sell? Perhaps? What is this? A Sunder. We could sell the Sunder. I don't think I ever will use the Sunder. This catapult C, yeah. We can ready that up.
That mech you asked for.
Get
It's
an
cleared
extra
for fighting.
Eagle probe. Orion MB. I don't know. I might want an Orion for the Heavy Striker Squad. I have to think about it. Blackjack. Oh, alright. Well, we'll ready this up to get some Ultra
Mech is
10s.
ready to fight, Commander.
Alright. 2 Ultra 10. Oh, is it just the 1 Ultra AC-10? Okay, just the 1. Alright. I thought I had 2 on there, but still. Put that away. Catapult away. So we can sell them. Just to help with some of the funding. So the catapults. See you later. Oof. 780,000. Alright, so over 1 million C-bills. Not too shabby. Alright, so let's see where we're going to head off to next. So we're heading up to clan space. That is the plan. But I think Liao is just... I think they're enemies with everybody. Let me just double check. Enemies of the Steiners, enemies of Merrick, enemies of the Draconis Combine. Yeah, just hated by everybody. Yep. We are hated by a lot of people. Okay, well, that does not bode well for us. Because if we go on these spaces, we're not going to be able to do anything. I mean, we can go directly to the clans. Or we can kind of hover around here a little bit. Alright. We can head to Tigris here. That's 49 days. It's a 4-skull planet. I think that's what we'll do. And we'll try to figure out where we want to go from here. Alright, well, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been a lot of fun with this playthrough. Again, if you want to watch the playthrough, there's going to be a link in the description below. You can click on that, or at the end of the video, there's a card for that as well. And my normal videos, mission videos, are up on Mondays and Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, just come in, stop by, check it out, see if it's your thing. And if it is, awesome. Glad to have you stop by, and I really do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.